Hello, hi, it's Alyssa here. I'm an activator and disruptor. I am a conscious evolution coach for creative nonconformists, and I just want to say my message right now is to give yourself what you desire. So if you're feeling some kind of lack, if you're feeling anxiousness, or like you don't belong, that's a very common one with those of you that resonate with my message. Know that you can give that to yourself right fucking now. You are safe. You are secure. You belong. You are everything that you're looking for. You are right now. Everything. And I want to also honor and recognize you for... I'm going to start walking. I'm cooling down from my run right now. And I just want to honor you and recognize you for the work that you're doing. Because the inner work is reflected in the outer, right? So I want to honor and recognize you for that work. And I want to share with you an experience that I had this morning, because I think it's really important to talk about this shit, because when you understand that you are a God creator in human form, when you really begin to accept and embrace this, thank you for the love, when you begin to accept and embrace this, your human consciousness will fucking fight for its life to have you not fully step into your God power, okay? It's designed to do that. The human consciousness is about survival, okay? So it will, there are the voices. The voices are, you're not good enough. You don't belong. Who the fuck do you think you are? I need permission. I need approval. I need someone to save me. I don't see how. So there's all of these voices that you will hear that are going to fight for your survival, argue that you're separate, that like the voices that I described, okay? And so I want to honor and acknowledge you if you're doing this work, if you're doing the work. Hi, David. If you're doing the work to fully activate your God self and become a deliberate creator, and it's powerful, sacred work. Most people will never do that, and that's okay. You do you. And I just want to acknowledge you for that, and share with you something that happened this morning. So as I was slowly starting to kind of wake up, I was in my bed and I was having this experience of like my body was in like almost like a panic state of, it was like a subtle, like kind of like maybe you would call it like an existential crisis, or like facing my mortality, so to speak. It was like my human consciousness was like, I could feel in my body this sense of almost like panic or dread of like, you're gonna die, and have you really lived, kind of a vibe, okay? And it was very interesting because we can have these kinds of experiences, and in that moment of kind of like tossing and turning in my bed, feeling that kind of like weird sense of panic, you can really kind of connect those things, right? So like yesterday I made a really bold choice to create something really powerful for the people that and the gods that I'm meant to serve, and so this was just kind of like, to be expected, kind of an experience of the human going, wait a second, I'm feeling threatened, and I must fight for my life. And so it was like a visceral response to me activating my God self. And I want to share that because this was something kind of new for me. Like, I don't usually panic about or feel like this sense of urgency of like, oh my God, I may die soon, but you really never know. Like, I could be gone in the next hour, right? You could be gone in the next hour. So what the fuck are you gonna do, right? The human tends to think of what's gonna happen, what could possibly happen in the future, and ruminate and obsess about stuff that happened in the past, that's not where you need to be, okay? You need to be here now, because that is literally everything is happening simultaneously. Your future self is here now, okay? So I just want, hi Sierra, I just want to, hi! My girls are playing on the playground right now while I went running, and one of them's on the top of the playground waving at me. So, yeah, everything is happening now, okay? So anytime that you are pulling your energy into the past or like projecting your energy into the future, you're fucking wasting your time. So time is also like a made-up construct. Time and space literally exists so that you can experience this form right now, okay? So I wanted to give you share that message with you, that give yourself what you need now. Know that it's all available to you right now. That includes all the money, all the love, everything that you want to experience. Everything that you want to experience is everything that you want, whether it's tangible or not, is already available to you now. And the key is do you actually believe that that's possible for you? Will you give yourself the emotional experience of that right now? And will you do the things that you say you want to do? Will you act in accordance with the way that you speak, what you claim to say that you fucking desire? Because that is what is going to have all of the formless pop into form, okay? When you are congruent with what you say you want, are you living that? Because I guarantee you, whatever you say you want, whatever you know in your heart that you fucking desire, it is terrifying as fuck to the human, okay? Terrifying as fuck. And when you can say, I am all in, motherfucker, I am all in, and you continually show up, you make a decision, and you keep deciding, no matter what, you will experience that. Hi, Miracle. So that is my message for you. Give yourself what you need now. There is nothing external that will ever, ever, ever fulfill you in a long-term way. You get to do that for yourself now. You can always meet your own needs. You can always be, you get to do that for yourself. And I think that for those that are called in my message of activating your God's consciousness, I am here to help creatives to unleash their great work into this world by activating their God consciousness. And the way that I do that is I hold you to the fucking fire, and I am here to advocate for your great work and for you to step into your power and your truth. I do not fuck around. So I'm a leader of leaders, and I hope that this message helps and it supports and inspires you today. I know that it will if you allow it to. I feel like there was one more thing to say, but anyway, so the story I shared about having this visceral body response of like panic of like my human form dying, like a mortality kind of experience, you know, that, like I said, that is a human response to feeling like your survival is being threatened, because you will feel like your human is going to die when you are activating your God consciousness, when you are stepping into your God self. It is very, very threatening to the human, and it will put up the fight of its fucking life. And if you are not choosing to be there for that, if you don't choose to override that, sorry, I got distracted because I don't know where my girls went. Okay, I gotta end this live stream because I gotta find them. They just ran off somewhere. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. So if this resonates with you, comment below. Yeah, let me know. And if you're interested, I have a new 30-day container that I have created that I'll keep sharing about. I think my girls went into the bathroom. Anyway, I gotta go keep my eye on them. And I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.